Hi, I'm Cyril Penn, editor for Wine Business Monthly and winebusiness.com, and we're here in our office in Sonoma. My guest is Danny Brager. Danny is the Vice President and Group Client Director for Beverage Alcohol at the Nielsen Company. Danny follows the wine market, knows a lot about consumer behavior, and I have some questions for him. Welcome, Danny.
Thank you. Good to be here, Cyril.
I've heard that there's something like a third of the market and growing, that the new world is coming up, that the old world maybe is taking a couple steps back. What are you seeing out there?
Yeah, I think you're, in broad terms describing the picture right now. First of all, at an overall level, definitely a difference between the decline in imports overall, about 3% on both value and volume, versus a growth of around 3% on value and a little bit less on volume for domestic. So one's on the positive side, domestics, imports are on the negative side. But it's important to break down, like you said, new world, old world, and look at things by country within imports. So the top three import countries, Italy, France, and Australia, biggest by size, but they're the ones dragging the category down. Each of them are showing losses somewhere in the mid to high single-digit range, so pretty extreme. I think it was interesting. I went back and looked at the importance of those three countries to total table wine sales in 2007. They represented about 23% of sales. If you look at it now for the last year, they're less than 20% of sales. A 3-point loss in a $10 billion market just that we're measuring is obviously significant dollars. So then you go to the other end of the spectrum and you look at, the shining stars, and the two examples that I would have would be Argentina. Argentina is growing with dynamic growth rates in the 40% plus range, obviously, hugely significant. And the other one is New Zealand, growth rates in the mid-teens, around 15%. And I would also point out that New Zealand wines have a price point around double that of the category. So while we talk about trading down, there's always the exceptions, and if consumers recognize good value, even if it's premium price, they'll purchase it, and that's exactly what we're seeing.